Listen, man, I'll always have a soft spot in my heart for the kids in Northeast Missouri and the Central Illinois area, being from that area. But you find just a lot of really good kids and really good families that put their trust in the coaches, and they do the work, right? You get a lot of kids that are willing to put the work in. When they come and put the work in, we've got a template that we can show them with a track record that if you do this, and this, along with playing at good high school programs, you're going to elevate your play and you're going to have good opportunity to play in college.
His record-setting scoring days at Highland High School may be in the rearview mirror, but basketball remains Greg Logsdon's passion to this day, and he's still very much in the game. It's his day job as a hub director and coach for the Missouri Phenom program in Columbia, but his advocacy both of the girls' game in general and of his native soil's role in propagating it goes well beyond the 9 to 5. It's why he was front and center at the Sophie Cunningham Classic on Sunday, delighting in Quincy High School's elevation.
It's fun to see basketball be really good in Quincy. Notre Dame has been great. They're still really good this year. Quincy High is really good this year. They're big, they're physical. Brown can score it. She can score it around the rim. And Miley Longcourt is very skilled. She's just got a skill set. And you add that with some nice speed and Taylor Foley and a good coach. And that's what you get, a really good product on the floor. And you get a state-ranked team at Quincy High, which when I lived around there, Quincy High girls basketball wasn't really a thing. The boys have been dominant for a long time, but like to see Quincy High girls and Notre Dame be good at the same time, that's really cool.
And it's why the minute the final buzzer sounded that Greg was whisking future Blue Devil and prize junior high pupil Chloe Nicholson across town for a private workout.
Well, number one, she works relentlessly. When I asked her how she got so good, right, and she told me the story of how she goes over with the long course at the gym at the old school, it doesn't take long to figure out why she's so good. Now, you combine that with a 6'1" frame and arms that hang to her knees, right, and the ability to shoot and get her own shot, and she defends and runs. You got a high major prospect on your hands, a potential kid that walks in the gym that looks like a kid that can get to the Team USA level, right? They love the length and they love big long guards, and she's a great kid, right? She's very coachable. I'm really excited to get to coach her. I'm really excited to integrate her in to this EYBL team, which is loaded with about 10 to 12 Division I players on it, and watch her grow. But it all goes back to, like, we only get them a couple times a week, right, during the spring and summer. It all goes back to how much work they're willing to put in on their own. If they don't do it on their own, there's only a certain level that we can help get them to.
Greg's other current Tri-State success stories include Tristan Pieper's ascent at Quincy Notre Dame.
Well, I saw last summer she started to grow into her body. Last summer, she really grew into her feet, and she really grew into her legs, and she got everything underneath her, and she had an incredible summer for us. So the success she's having in Notre Dame, I don't think that surprises me or Eric, right? I think both of us probably saw it coming, and she's turned herself into a really nice player with some length. She's got a great shot. She got the ability to shoot it and score it. She got good footwork around the rim, and she's a great kid.
And as well, the Palmyra duo of Sydney Compton and Claire Williams, powering the Lady Panthers to a state ranking and giving joy to his native Northeast Missouri heart.
We've got a nice roster from Northeast Missouri, right, with the Palmyra kids who've been good for us for a long time, and they're seeing the fruits of those labor because Palmyra's really good. Yeah. They're good. But it's fun to it's also fun to watch. Being a Highland guy, it's fun to watch Highland battle Canton. I stay up to speed on all those scores. It's fun to watch them still do battle, and that's still exciting for me. So
it is for Greg Logsdon a front seat to the future that has given him an incredible optimism for what's to come.
Well, it's a lot of fun, but there's a lot of people involved, and it's not just me. I get a lot of the credit, but there's 7 other Phenom coaches sitting over there, right, that are invested heavily in the kids. We had a skill training this morning from 9 to 10:30. We had 40 kids there this morning. So there's a lot that goes into it from the grassroots level, but it's very rewarding to see the kids get rewarded for their hard work and effort. And there's no question, we feel like there's a dramatic rise in the overall talent level and the level of play in general. And I think it's directly attributed to girls basketball becoming more popular.
And an appreciation of all of those here in the Tri-States who try to get our hoopers to the next level.
But for the last 20 years, girls basketball in Northeast Missouri has been really, really good. You start throwing in Putnam County, Highland, Canton, Northeast, Palmyra, Clark County, and like those programs have been operating at a very high level for a long time. I see a big surge in Illinois. I also think you got a couple girls basketball clubs up there doing a really good job. You got Crossover Hoops on the Missouri side in Hannibal with Durst doing a great job over there, and you got the 25-8 people right out of Camp Point Central, and they're working with kids and they're working with a lot of girls. And I think part of the surge in Illinois has been they've got a lot of kids in the gym that they're helping make their skill sets better.